Well, good morning. We're back on the putting green, and as you know, I've made some tweaks to my putter, and I'm in the process of buying a new putter from our last video that we did at Club Champion. We got fit. Today, I'm going to take you through a drill and testing my putter under pressure to see if I've actually made some improvements on my stroke. Hey, thanks for watching today's episode. Here at My Pro Golfer, you know we like to keep things simple. And today, I've got a special gift for you to help you never miss a 5-foot putt again. Click the link below and download today. All right, so we're starting to get into the golf season down here in Florida. I know you've seen YouTube videos, from me all year, but we're in October now, and the season down here is going to start to ramp up. We're going to see a lot of people come from the north. We're very busy. So we've got to get some videos in so you guys can learn up there, especially you in the north and around the world that are watching our YouTube videos. These are the things you could do. Some of them you could do in the house and just keep yourselves motivated for the season to come if you're up north and you're starting to lose and miss out on your season. Or come down here and do a golf school. We've got a lot of great facilities around here that we're teaching at. We're growing our academy. We're hiring new instructors. So we want to be here for you for whatever you do. And so we're testing out the putter today that's been bent. So we bent it 2 degrees of loft. We're getting up to 3.5 degrees. It was at 2.3 or something like that. So the ball would come down and skid. Now it's over rolling. So I want to test out the putter. The best way to test it out is to do a drill that we've already done. So this is what I call the Brad Faxon drill. So I get my heel right there. I walk 1, 2, 3, and 4. Drop a ball. Step over it about a cup. 1, 2. Drop a ball, 1, 2, drop a ball, and now I've got the balls set up, and typically this is a par putt, this is a par putt, and that's a birdie putt, and my goal would be to shoot 2 under. So 1 line there, 1 line there, 1 line there, and 1 line there, and I rarely do it. So even to 1 under is sort of like where I've been living in this drill. I'll be honest, I've been over it before as well, and I feel like with this putter change, we may be able to come up with a new percentage. So 2 under is my goal, trying to get to that before I leave, and it's hard for me, so it's something I need to improve on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get set up here. The putter doesn't look too different, but it does feel a little different in my setup, like the way my eyes see the putter. And so learning from that for you is really important. We're gonna try to make a stroke. First stroke of the day, we got it to lip in the left side. That's huge. That first par putt's good, so I'm gonna make a slight adjustment on my alignment. Get myself good. It comes off pretty straight, if you can see that there. So now my birdie putt, if I can make this, it just really helps us start in the right positions, being up in the match. And I missed it. So we're even par through the first go around of this drill with changes to the putter. All right, so I've just got the last line out. I missed 2 from over here. I made all 3 from over here. So I got myself back to even par, and now it's a deciding factor of what it is. And I don't know if you can see too much here, but on this side particularly, there's a lot more ridges and debris and imperfections of the green. And so I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a pass on that. I hit some good putts, but they bounced out. And just so you know, when you're out here, just trying to roll the rock straight and get the feel of it. If you're not making a lot of putts, it's probably the course that you're playing, if you're starting the ball on line, or you're misreading the greens, which is something you can definitely work on, and that'll be another video. So in order for me to shoot under par, which is my goal here, and 2 under would be my optimal goal, I've got to make all 3 of these. So let's give it a shot. And then what we want to do as we're putting, we want to see the ball come out rolling end over end. So I'm going to draw some lines on these in the future and give myself the right feel for the stroke. So the putter does feel a little bit easier to release. It just sets up a little cleaner. I can feel a little higher and taller in the setup, I think because the toe is down a little bit more. And that's just seemingly making it easier for my stroke to swing the putter. Just subtle change, but boy, it's the putter's just coming off, the ball's just coming off very nice. That broke all the way across the hole, so I'm gonna have to redo the drill. But let's see if I can make this putt and get even par. You saw the roll was pretty good. Come on, bang. Happy to be able to shoot even first time doing the drill. And I'm gonna make another recommendation, specifically when you're putting, that I learned from a video from Nate Lashy, who's a tour player, a very high level putter. Nick Faldo was making fun of his line on his golf ball, and I'm gonna show it to you next, why he does it and why he's out playing golf at a very high level because of it. Hey, just want to remind you to not forget on getting your free gift below on how to never miss a 5-foot putt. So why do tour players always tinker with their golf games? Or do different things that they try in order to feel like they could get just a little bit better? Because the goal here is to shoot the best round you can possibly every day. And if you feel like you're not getting to play at your potential, then a lot of tour players will change something. So Max Homa, for instance, it's well documented that he's struggled the last 2 years, but he went chasing something else. So he changed brands. He's playing for Cobra now. He's no longer a Titleist. He changed instructors. He's doing something different to try to get better. What you got to make sure you're doing is whatever you change, is it working? And so you need time to evaluate that. And so fortunately for Max, he's had 2 years of this change, at least a full year of this change to my knowledge. But I think he was starting to change things, even at the end of the year where he played really well, top 10, and just played some amazing golf. But you sort of go after results. So one of the things that I have learned, and honestly my son helped me with this, I line my putter up with that white line there and just a regular standard black line on the putter. But to my eye, it looks square. But to my line and my actual reel, my son showed me that I'm way, way left. So I created an out and cut across stroke because I'm gonna find the ball from that position, and it created a little cutty stroke. So I've now drawn, and I found a tour player that did it exactly like me, this circle, half circle on the back of the ball. Now what happens when you do that half circle on the back of the ball, when you look at it from above, it looks very straight. So I literally feel like I'm nailing the golf ball with a hammer when I'm putting now. And the ball comes off a little bit cleaner with that. And now the face of the club, which is bent this way a little bit and bent this way a little bit, is now making the roll of the ball that much better due to my Fit It Club Champion last week. And so it's been very helpful for me to make these subtle changes to try to get a little bit better. My stroke average is 76. I've got to get down to 72 by next year to reach the goal that I have for myself, okay? So the tournament that I need to shoot 72 in over 3 rounds is next year, probably in September. So I've got, now in October, I got a year to work on this. Can I get 4 shots better in my casual rounds, in my tournament rounds, so I'm not playing a whole lot of tournaments, to be able to have a chance to practice what I preach, to get myself better in order to try to hit the shots and the scores that I need. And I'm even par because even par got into the tournament, qualified for the tournament that I'm looking for. It's the bottom level. So it doesn't make any sense if I don't average shooting even par for me to compete in that if I don't do that on a regular basis. So I need help or get lucky. Now there's some advice to play the game. Maybe you'll strike lightning and you'll play really good, but that's not a habit. Like, I want to create a habit of shooting scores in order to make the results that I want. And so we're doing little things to try to get a little bit better, and putting's a huge part of my issues. So hopefully these will help me get to where I want to go, and in the process help you learn on how to do little things to help you on your golf journey as well. So I'm gonna get back to this drill. I hope you like this video. If you like it, like it. If you like it, subscribe. We'll see you next Thursday for another video specifically for you that will help you get better each and every day. Hey, just give me 15 seconds of your time. I wanna highlight these True Linkswear golf pants. They're one of our partners on our website, and they have got great materials and different options from shoes to pants to shorts to shirts to hats to head covers. They're all about enjoying the walk. I want you to go to their link. And today we just launched the new 20% off right here on our website that you can use to get 20% off of anything that they have on their website. So go to that link, check them out. I've been in these pants this morning and I wore their shorts yesterday. Just phenomenal product. Check it out.